Let's talk about this Montrezl Harrell. Do you agree with me? I actually said this. They now have a backup center. Their backup center was Paul Reed and Charles Bassi. Now they have Montrezl Harrell, arguably one of, if not the best bench in the entire NBA. Now with the signing of Montrezl Harrell on a 1+1 2-year deal, second-year player option. But I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think of this? Daniel House, PJ Tucker, Georges Niang, Matisse Thybulle, DeAnthony Milton, Furkan Korkmaz, Daniel House, Shake Milton off the bench with Montrezl Harrell now.
Yeah, we'll talk about them a little bit later on because I got some takes, so I'll save it for that. But, I mean, Philly looks great right now, man. They looked great before this signing. What's up, Josh? What's up, TP? We've talked about this before, man. Like, if the legal situation was cleared with Trez, why the hell is he not signed? And some team had to go sign him before another team. Like, if I'm any other team, I don't know if this makes sense, but even if I'm a random team, we'll use a random team like the Miami Heat.
Right.
Like, I would rather, if I have an open squad, if I got open roster spot, I'd go steal Trez before he goes to another contender who's going to burn you, like the Philadelphia 76ers. So a lot of teams really messed this one up in Philly. Daryl Morey just building up the Houston Rockets 2.0, and they're I absolutely love it, man. I really love it.
No, I completely agree. And obviously, there really isn't a need to have a big man like Andre Drummond or a defensive big man because you have Joel Embiid, and they did the right thing and they got themselves a big man who only needs to come in. Joel plays about 34 minutes a night, 32 minutes a night, nothing insane. And that means for about only 16 minutes a night, 15, 16 minutes a night, sometimes 20, we'll see Montrezl Harrell, and that's all you need from him. He'll come in, and I truly believe Montrezl Harrell, guess who was the coach and the assistant coach for him when he won the 2019 Sixth Man of the Year with the Clippers? Doc Rivers and Sam Cassell. Yeah. So he's going back to the coach that he won, Sixth Man of the Year. And I honestly think if you look at this, last time he played 17 minutes a night in his first year with the Clippers, he averaged 11 points. And I could see him easily doing that. And his best year with the Clippers, he averaged a block a game. And with the Clippers, he averaged in 3 years basically a block a game. So can Doc Rivers get some defense out of Montrez?
Probably. It's not like Trez. People act like Trez is People act like Trez is so bad on defense that he's just not startable.
They're just stupid. People just forget that he's 6'7" with a 7'4" wingspan. Okay?
That's unreal.
Like, people forget Montrezl Harrell is a guy that is legitimately a dog and a guy that I think for some reason the NBA has just kind of they put in this bad cloud over Montrezl Harrell as if he's like a bad player. I'm not going to sit here and try to argue that he's an all-star because he's not. We both know that he's not an all-star. But can we both agree that Montrezl Harrell isn't deserving of, this is a guy that we all were amazed. What was he? Second-round pick or undrafted? Worked his way up from the Rockets, was a throw-in in the Rockets trade. And he freaking breaks out on the Clippers. And ever since the Lakers, everyone's been like, Montrezl Harrell's overrated.
So, I don't know if you know why. Is it because of the CBA agreement? Is because the money's about to change? But I don't know why it's September 6th. Training camp starts in a couple of weeks, and we have guys like Dennis Schroeder and Montrezl Harrell who are still unsigned.
Well, this comes down to Kevin Durant and Donovan Mitchell literally putting the team, the league on freeze for a month and a half. So now, I don't know if you've noticed, since both of them been traded, we've had probably 10, 15 signings.
Yeah, I mean, they're still a lot low. This is, to me, the first. Who was the last big one since Trez? It's been a while.
Josh Jackson. Yeah, that was it. But you get what I'm saying is right here, coming on the screen is our notable free agents. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's a little bit older. He's somebody you want to bring mid-season at this point. Same thing with Dwight and DeMarcus. All three of those guys are guys. I got to take off Montrezl Harrell on that list. But Montrez was the youngest guy on that list. If you look at everyone passing, Cousins, Whiteside, Mello, Trevor Ariza, Blake Griffin, Paul Millsap, Rodney Hood, Iguodala, Jeremy Lamb, Ben McLemore, DJ Augustine, Dennis Schroeder. Like Dennis Schroeder is the last good fish I think left out there that's like still young and has shit to prove.
Yeah, like the last, maybe one of the more last super reliable players as far as like health.
Yeah, reliable and a guy who could actually start. Like
Produce, yeah.
Montrezl Harrell and Dennis Schroeder are, with Montrezl gone now, Dennis Schroeder's the last guy. We're not counting Miles Bridges in this. Is the last guy on the market that we could argue now that Colin Sexton's gone too. So Colin Sexton and Montrezl Harrell were the last guys who could produce at a starter level and actually be a rotational player. The rest of the guys in here are guys that are just, if you brought them in, it's for more mentor or bottom of the bench roles, not all those old guys. Sup, Aaron? Sup, Joshua? Sup, Thomas Berry? So I think it's interesting. Now, I need you to send me